Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And it's happening.
Oh my god, it's Netflix geeked too. Oh,
it's happening. Yeah, the One Piece live action adaptation that literally nobody wants.
Right.
Is finally happening. Here's a script.
And it's Netflix, so you know exactly what's gonna happen.
We know exactly what's gonna happen with this. It is actually being done by the same people who are doing Cowboy Bebop.
Uh-huh.
So it's probably going to be of similar quality to Cowboy Bebop.
Similar changes.
Similar changes, because yeah, there are a lot of things in One Piece that frankly are not going to work in live action, including the main character, because that would be very expensive to make him all stretchy like that. But anyway, we're gonna talk about this. This is another disaster in the making, I'm sure. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture, news, views, and rants, guys. We're over 234,000 subs.
Woohoo! Remember.
There's the woohoo. We do talk about animation, talk about anime, talk about comic books, movies, whatever interests us that day. And we've been following the Cowboy Bebop backlash, and hold my beer because we're going to have even more backlash. One Piece is one of the most popular manga series of all time. And it's got a massive, massive fan base, even larger than Cowboy Bebop's.
And there are some questionable costume choices in it that I'm sure they're going to erase, because crevices. Crevices
and racism. So let's talk about the reaction to this. We'll talk a little bit about it. Now, I do recall hearing something about it last year that they were going to adapt it. And then it kind of went down the memory hole, and now Netflix Geeked is reactivating people's memories. And we're like, hey, remember this? Now's a really good time. Now with all the backlash over Cowboy Bebop, now's a really good time to remind you that we're going to ruin One Piece too.
Yeah, and remember, Netflix Geeked is the account that was out there trolling fans who didn't like the changes made to Cowboy Bebop. Yeah,
so they're totally getting off on this. You know that.
Oh, I know.
So let's talk about it. This was posted today. It's happening. Hashtag One Piece. What the F is wrong with you guys? The replies are embarrassing. Just move on if you're not interested. Oh, not this shit again. Why are you so against it? Directors were chosen by Oda and are huge fans. Has a Game of Thrones level budget. Well, if it does, that's great.
And if it was chosen, they were chosen, then maybe it won't be as bad. But what we saw with Cowboy Bebop hasn't been encouraging.
Please stop. If it is too late to stop, so let's keep going and see what happens. Instant 0 out of 10. The actor for Luffy can't do this with his face. This is either going to be a huge W or the biggest L I've ever seen. Nowhere in between. Fuck out of here. Oh no, hot Luffy. He's Brazilian, so he'll look something similar to that. Wow, trashing Cowboy Bebop wasn't enough for you. Wonder which character you will miscast or race swap this time.
I'm guessing the one with the orange hair.
Here is... Wait. I've already lost faith. If this is the writer's previous work, here are the previous credits. Luke Cage. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh.
Audio comics. Mace Windu audio comics. And 2 episodes of The Defenders. Yep, this is going to be great. This is going to be great. But at least they talked to Oda. But now, whether or not they listen to him is something else entirely.
Yep.
Now I do believe this being based on the manga, I think he has more control over it because Cowboy Bebop was an anime first, and it was Sunrise's thing.
Is Netflix going to release a whole bunch of new books and claim that was theirs and rewrite everything according to their show? And
that's right, yeah.
Yeah, like they're doing with Cowboy Bebop.
Netflix, stop immediately. Stop immediately. Save yourself the trouble and learn from the Powerpuff Girls. Reminder, Oda approved the script. Well, we'll see. Oda might have just cashed the check, too.
Right. You know? I don't think so, though. I mean, I just don't... someone who... If you have something that's been around that long and that's done so well, I can't think that you would just cash the check. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Prepare for finding out the production crew had little to no contact with Oda. Well, actually, that does not seem to be the case. Showrunners making needless plot changes.
That will probably happen.
Again, One Piece... Now, it hopefully they're giving this one a decent budget. Sounds like they're giving it a decent budget. But even with a ridiculous budget, getting getting some of this right in live action is going to be really, really hard. It's going to be very, very hard to do because some things work in comics that in animation and they just will not work in live action. See the first couple of Fantastic Four movies.
I was thinking
I don't know how they're going to pull this off with Ms. Marvel either. You know, where she embiggens her hands. It's going to look...
Embiggens?
Embiggens. That's what she does. She embiggens her hands. She makes them swole.
No, I know, but I'm just like, the word embiggens is fun to me. I just want to say that for fun, embiggens. That's my new favorite word today.
And he's a very stretchy animated character. It's going to be probably horrifying.
Is everything stretchy?
You know what? I'm sure there's a canonical answer to that, or if not, I'm sure there are
I'm
fan
sure you
comics.
Can go look it up. Yeah,
fan comics that answer
that question.
Wonky casting, awkward depictions of devil fruits, and don't forget an overall unpleasant experience. There's no hope left. How about no? No, people, a lot of negativity here, and I get why, but remember, it's One Piece we're talking about.
Oh yes, now here. This is where it's going to be changed completely, right here.
Oh, yes.
This is where we're going to get completely changed character. I was joking. My friend Sarah was writing about this earlier. She's like, oh, yeah, they're going to probably race bend.
Yes.
And then this costume, no,
that's problematic.
Anything relating to that is going to be completely gone, and she'll probably no longer be a redhead.
Degingered and deboobed.
That's probably,
and then whoever they cast is the actress. She will go out to social media and tell all the fans that they're horrible, horrible people.
Oh, right. While also having a skincare routine video where it's supposed to represent, stuff hitting her face. Male stuff hitting her face.
Devil fruit? Devil's fruit.
Anyway.
The fruit of the devil's loins hit her in the face.
I think they got it. You don't have to keep going.
Do I need to spell it out? I don't know if I can. I'll probably get demonetized.
I'm just like, okay, look. I'm not saying this will be bad too. We'll have to see. But given the track record and given this account, this Netflix geek in particular, the way they've behaved, no.
Yeah,
it's Netflix, guys.
I don't have. Now, it depends on how Cowboy Bebop turns out, obviously. I think, if it winds up being the disaster we think it's going to be.
See? Netflix, the redhead character, right?
R.I.P., Yep. Maybe let Cowboy Bebop do 1 or 2 seasons before you cancel it like your other shows, before bringing in other properties you can screw up. Anyway, yeah.
I had a joke about this on mine. Everybody's like cheering when they get something announced, and then they say it's Netflix. Then they're like, look angry and mad because they're like, oh my God, it's gonna be ruined. Plus, some things just aren't gonna. They don't need live action. Not everything needs live action versions of it.
Yeah, there are some things that just should not be brought into live action. Now it's weird because I was watching Alita last night. It was on, I don't know, FX or something like that. But that was a respectful live action adaptation. But that was also in development for 20 years. Mm-hmm. Had a massive budget, and it wasn't on Netflix. So
yeah, Netflix has their stupid mandates they're putting in place. They're going to change things for the sake of changing it.
Yeah,
this is not going to go well.
Yeah, so this is going back to, now that it's trending again, Nerdist is dredging up their old content. What's interesting is Nerdist is dying on the vine here. Like, they put this tweet out. This is Nerdist, right? Mm-hmm. And this is all they got.
Ooh.
5 quotes, 6 retweets, and 31 likes. Nerdist is freaking dying. Like, it's dead. And they're, cutting off the money to Nerdist too, Legendary, because they're supposedly getting ready to sell. Mm. And, they had that scandal with Chris Hardwick a couple of years ago or whatever. Nerdist just...
That was a while ago.
Yeah, it was like 2-3 years ago?
Yeah. And then, it turned out to be maybe not the case.
Yeah, but it's Nerdist is... I think Nerdist, I'm going to side tangent here. I think Nerdist and its ilk were kind of responsible for a lot of what we're seeing in Hollywood and comics and animation stuff these days, where they kind of glammed up or helped glam up the geek scene. Mm-hmm. And now it's so weird to see them just like wither and die. Anyway, this article was from last year. And
because you said you had heard this before.
Yeah, I heard about it, but I didn't really. I was like, shit, Netflix. I don't care. So they said it makes it perfect fodder for adaptation because it's popular, which is exactly what's about to happen, according to The Hollywood Reporter. A live-action television series based on One Piece is coming to Netflix.
So as soon as he says coming to Netflix, you know they're going to ruin it.
The streaming service is teaming with Tomorrow Studios, a partnership between producer Marty Adelstein and ITV Studios, which is also producing Cowboy Bebop for the 10-episode series. So it's only 10 episodes. Stephen Maida, who previously worked on shows like Lost and X-Files and Luke Cage. Luke Cage's Matt Owens will adapt the manga, with Adelstein and Tomorrow Studios' Becky Clements executive producing. Oda will also executive produce. So he might be more involved in this one than Cowboy Bebop. Again, it's his
If they can
manga.
if they can do one without ruining it, I will be so surprised. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, again, Luffy's going to be the problem because he's stretchy. Mm-hmm. He's going to be a huge problem if you get that right. But yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I think this is going to be a disaster.
I'm 100% sure it's going to be a disaster. Well, the only thing that's keeping me from being 100%, I guess, is the fact that the creator is an executive producer. But how much voice they actually have, that's what's under, I question.
Yeah, so it's already got its own Twitter account. There we go. They put this up. Oh my God. Okay. One Piece Netflix put this up. For the skeptics, here's Oda. Okay, so Oda actually did sign off on this one. So that's the only thing that gives me
maybe.
Yeah, they couldn't pull off Death Note. A lot of people bring up Death Note.
Yeah.
I actually haven't seen the live action Death Note, so I don't. I started watching the live action Full Metal Alchemist. Now was that a Netflix thing or was that was Japanese?
I don't remember. I don't watch them because I just don't think that they can. They don't
Some
come
stuff
close.
just it belongs.
Sorry.
In animation. That's it. So anyway, we gotta wrap this one up.
Yeah, let's hope it's good. Let's hope that they learned their lessons from Cowboy Bebop and they don't F this one up and they'll just make sure people don't go on a fan hate fest in a video or something and they'll still probably do the same thing.
It's Netflix. It's 2021. They absolutely
yes,
will.
you may only hope don't F this up. Yeah, that's all we're gonna have to hope. Don't F it up. That's all we're gonna have. That's all we can say because they're gonna do it anyway. And if it looks like shit, don't watch it.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, there you go.
All right, gonna wrap it up.
Yep.
Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later.
Bye.